Club. I am here with
Kieni, Githinji,
and Roy, who's launching a new generation this year.
So I was looking at the wrong camera, so people are seeing like, but that is life. And this lovely lady to my right is Regina Gachoro. Regina, you are the president of the Junior Golf Foundation. First of all, high five.
You know,
women rule. Okay, just throwing that in. It's almost Women's Day.
The best part of the game when juniors get to embarrass old people. I love that.
And today they are. Regina, tell us about what's happening today before we go into the background of the Junior Golf Foundation. Because we're hearing a lot of cheering outside and we're just hearing that that's a junior who's beat a senior. What's that about?
So today we have the ABSA Beta Pro competition, where we have 20 juniors who are competing against the best players in the world, the top 20 groups of DP World players. And any junior who beats the pro wins 50,000 shillings.
Wow.
So today we already
promise
have...
or on site?
It is a check. And that check shall clear.
It's an ABSA check. It will clear.
Yeah.
So we have two juniors who've already done it. We have Mitanch Taka, who beat the pro, and also Kevin Anyen, who has also beaten the pro. We have Kanana Mudomi, who came very, very, very close.
But we were watching
our
her
12-year-old, and she was phenomenal in how she played. And we are just excited that our juniors can be a part of the Magical Kenya Open. Let them be close to the best pros in the world at this age, know what the pressure is at this age, and learn how to, get through it. So
how to manage it.
And how to manage it, so that by the time they're coming to Kenya Open, they are thrashing.
They are ready.
They're
on
the
home
future.
ground.
They're the future.
They are
By that time they're mature, so they're not laughing at the elders anymore.
No. They're actually beating us already. So, but what we want them to be able to do is we want them to see these people and be next to them and know that they can be able to beat the pro and win the Kenya Open.
And be inspired. And even if you don't beat them, like you're saying, Kanana, she came really close. Either you win or you grow. You win or you grow. And that's what it's all about. Tell me about the Junior Golf Foundation program.
So the Junior Golf Foundation program has been in existence for about 20 years now. And the great thing about it is the most affordable junior program in the world. Membership is 1,000 shillings. And juniors can play golf in any golf club in this country for 100 shillings.
Fantastic.
So they are members of 45 clubs. The rest of us who are seniors have to pay 1 million shillings to become members.
Go work and make money. Give the juniors all the opportunities.
It is so inclusive, and this is the time for juniors to be able to come into the game, because it really, really is reasonably priced for them to play golf. And we are in 6 different regions. We are in every single golf club. We as Junior Golf Foundation have done really good job of donating about 400 sets of clubs to the different regions. We've trained 100 coaches. In every club has at least 1 or 2 trained junior coaches. So I always say junior because the coach needs to be able to coach a child.
It's different.
It's different.
So it's not about just being the best player and bringing him next to a child. No. It's how you handle them.
You have to handle them. A kindergarten teacher is not the same as a professor. At University of Nairobi.
Correct.
So we have 100 coaches who have learned how to teach kids how to play golf, and that's why they love golf so much. It's because they're being handled with care. They're being taught the right techniques. They have, we've grown from 1,400 juniors to about 3,500 in the last 3 years.
Wow.
It's a huge growing sport.
300% growth.
We are going into the schools. So we are working on making sure that our juniors have the opportunities to be able to play the game while it's reasonably priced for them.
Because the notion is that golf is for the rich. And if it's 1,000 shillings membership for a child, 100 bob in any golf club across the country.
Any golf club, yes.
And then you are subsidizing the actual clubs, because that's the other expense.
Actual clubs, actual golf balls. We distributed about 25,000 golf balls last year. So we are making it as reasonably priced as possible for juniors to get into the game. And one of the biggest advantages of it is that golf is one of the sports, especially girls golf, that is the easiest to get a college scholarship.
For
so
girls.
there's a pathway.
Okay.
There's a pathway for boys and girls
Bring
to
your
go
daughters,
into,
Kieni. Oh, my-
into junior golf. All they have to do is play at a level where they start playing single, and they can be able to get college scholarships around the world.
What are the ages of induction when you start taking them in at around what age?
5.
5.
This guy couldn't even count at 5, Kieni.
By the way, when they're learning how to count 1, 2, 3, 4,
They're
they're
already
also learning how to count their strokes.
Yeah. They
So
can do
you'll
the
find
quick
the
math.
kid with their fingers. Daddy, how much did I play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
I played 5 on this hole.
And they learn honesty quite early.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Reading the cards quite fast.
My daughter will be 5 in June.
She's welcome.
Okay, don't
need to
start
bring her.
embarrassing everyone here.
I hope she can concentrate long enough.
No. And that's why we say the
Roy is her favorite human, which I don't think is a
no.
good thing.
the coach has to be like a kindergarten teacher.
Exactly.
So he teaches her for 5 minutes and then tells her, go and chase the butterflies.
Yeah.
So
When you're tired, come back.
Come back, and then we concentrate for 5 minutes, and then we go
I
and
will
do
use that
something
line
else.
on her.
Yes.
When you play, you go and chase butterflies. She's
She's a natural child. You don't know the
Yes.
meaning of a natural child.
Yeah.
So where can someone find you? Someone's listening or watching, and they're like, "I want my child to get into golf."
So we have a website, the Junior Golf Foundation. They can find us that way. We are on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and on TikTok. And they can come to Muthaiga Golf Club, ask for the Junior Golf Foundation office. All they need to do is sign up. Once they sign up, your child is a member. Actually, to get into the Magical Kenya Open, it was free
Oh.
for juniors,
juniors?
every day.
My
Oh.
So
Wow.
season ticket is 5,000 shillings. You paid 1,000 shillings. Your child could have come from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday
And the parents don't
for
have
free.
to be members.
No,
Not
the
at all.
child is the member.
Right, it is affordable.
My
I couldn't
goodness.
excuse
There are no
anymore.
excuses actually if you think about it.
No,
there
there are no
none?
We have
excuses.
been buying all sorts of excuses. Oh, I don't live there. Or this, what. But there's a golf course near everyone at some point.
Yes, there are.
Yeah.
What have you seen over the last 10 years that the foundation has been there? What have you seen in terms of the growth of golf by offering these opportunities to young kids? Because I'm sure those who started 10 years ago are maybe teenagers,
Yeah.
early 20s, or what's the age limit?
So the age limit is 21.
Ah,
So juniors all the way to age 21. I have
my youth of Kenya of 55. I'm a youthful
Unfortunately,
president.
we have
He's
not reached
55.
there. It is 21. The cutoff is 21 years old. But what it has done is it has opened up opportunities for a lot of people who thought that golf was a very elite sport, where we are demystifying it through junior golf. So the more kids are coming in, 70% of our junior golfers, their parents don't play golf. So they are first-time golfers.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting, yes.
Ah.
Yeah, because for the parents, they're like, "Hey, this thing is too expensive. I don't know what to do." But when they join Junior Golf Foundation and find how affordable it is,
Yeah.
they send their children to be able to play. And then later on, once the kids start getting into it, even the parents start looking at, how can I become a member, thinking about becoming membership. So even membership in clubs is actually going up because of juniors. But more importantly is that it is opening up opportunities for these juniors to be able to play in amateur golf. We are finding a lot of our juniors are now moving to Kenya KAGC tournaments and honing their skills there. And I'm sure during the Kenya Open that has this is the third day, but yesterday we had Shashwat Harish. He was the one junior that was there, and he finished second out of 21.
Oh, fantastic.
He was the number one amateur and number two after Riz Charania. So that is the group that is now coming through the pipeline. And if we continue as we are going, you will see more juniors making cut. Njoroge Kibugu made cut when he was a junior.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Junior Golf Foundation.
Yeah.
He was 18. He
That was
was one of
last
our
year, the year
juniors.
before.
It was 2022.
22.
Yeah.
Yes, and he made cut when he was a junior. So it just shows start early. Any sport, start early, get into the regime, play, practice. Like every other country, we have all the instruments to develop good golfers. And just like Kanana, who's 12, who just did a phenomenal job in her shot right now. She's playing off 1.9. She's one of our best junior girl players. I know she's gonna go far. I know she's gonna be in the LPGA. I already know she's gonna in the
LPGA.
LET. She's gonna win the LET. We already know she's in that pathway because she started at 4.
Okay.
Whoa.
When it comes to something to do with the exposure, yeah? I know we saw Kenyans traveling to Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, and they behave in a certain way when they travel. But now, how do we make these young guys not like those
We said
ones?
today we choose peace.
Yeah.
That's our motto today. We choose peace.
How do we expose these guys so that they don't behave like political style when they get exposed to other countries, other people? What are the plans for exposing these children to the big stage?
So one of the things we were able to do in January, we had an NCBA invitational that had 10 countries. So we are able to bring tournaments here in case the juniors cannot go out of the country, but are able to be exposed to juniors from other countries.
Yes.
We also have tournaments like the AAJTC, which is now in Tunisia, All Africa Junior Team Championships, where we send about seven juniors to be able to represent Kenya. We, through US Kids, they're able to qualify to play in different parts of the world. So they're able to play in Uganda, South Africa, the whole of Europe, the whole of the US, Australia, Asia. So we are giving the juniors opportunities to be able to qualify for international tournaments. Yeah. What we also need is to try and see how many more international tournaments we can bring to Kenya.
Yes.
Because not everybody
Roy's team has considered
can be able to travel out. But the more international tournaments we bring in, it means more of our juniors would be able to be exposed. But even here, the rising stars that are coming through are already creating that pressure cooker to develop great players.
Are we making it easier for the game to be played here in terms of are they barriers being broken such that it's easy for those tournaments to be held? Is it easy? Is it tough trying to host an international tournament?
Hosting an international tournament, the only thing that is our barrier is money.
Oh, okay.
You know, anytime you host an international tournament, you're looking at 40-50 million shillings to host it here. Vis-a-vis taking them out of the country, a couple of players is 1 to 2 million shillings. So you can see the barrier is really an expense barrier. But in terms of infrastructure and everything else that we need to do, I mean, we've been hosting the Kenya Open for 60 years. We have the resources, the expertise, the everything
the
to
team
be able to do an international tournament in this country. And we have the experience, 60 years of experience. So hosting is not the issue. Just money.
You know, I kind of smiling very.
Roy is ignoring the fact that his team, Manchester United, have considered a goal. That is why he's ignoring. He said today he's become a golfer. No more Manchester United, and I don't blame him. If that was my team, I'd say the same.
Disease called Schadenfreude. Extreme joy derived out of another person's
misfortune.
Not any other person, Roy. You.
Roy specifically.
And just finally, Regina. What I generally like about the youth and sport are the other principles of sport that are taught in almost any sport, because the basic principles of discipline, hard work, sacrifice, commitment, all these things, I'm sure some of the parents are like, my child has changed, their performance in school has changed.
They calm down when they play golf.
Yes, they do. So
They do.
On top of that, it's honesty and integrity. So if you're able to raise your children, those are life skills they don't teach you in the classroom. That's why we're big proponents of sports, because life skills are developed. Need your children to learn how to fail
a lot, like Kenya.
while they're in your house.
Exactly.
So that before they go out there and the world goes with its punching bags and starts beating them up. And if they it punches them, they can be able to punch back. But if they were softened with A student, they own JAAA, no sports, no other activities, you find that these are the kids that are struggle with holding a job or wondering why everybody
they can't take rejection.
They can't take rejection.
And they don't know how to handle group dynamics. My
daughter had to start school to learn that she won't always win musical chairs. Because in the house, if she doesn't win musical chairs, it's I took her to school. She loses musical
Kenny taught
chairs,
them
and
so
she's
well.
okay. So the things
strengthened
that you learn,
kids.
we do have
His
to let
kids
you
played
go.
musical chairs without chairs.
We do have to let you go, but thank you so much, Regina Gachoro. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for hosting us here.
You're most welcome.
You were fantastic. President of Junior Golf Foundation. and a wholesome human. And
Thank
keep
you.
working on the kids, man. My daughter needs to come.
Yeah, keep teaching
She
them to
needs to
beat their
come.
parents. That's the future of Kenya.
We are here live at the Muthaiga Golf Club. Is the Magical Kenya Open. We're going to take a short break. Listen to the music. We'll see you shortly.
Thank you.